Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do, people, what it do. Um, this is Kstylz coming through. Hey, you kicking it with your boy here today, and I just want to have a little quick words because I know a lot of people about to go ahead and catch this Hawks game that's about to come on here in a little bit. So I thought I'd chop it up with a couple of y'all here in a moment. Um, like I said, been a pretty good day so far. Hey, we just go get into what we got to get into today. So pretty much, like I said, just make sure y'all go ahead and y'all leave comments and questions and stuff, and I will definitely give you my best opinion on it. Fred Moore, what's going on, man? ATM 3405, what it do, people? Tony Wright, what is good? Hey, I guess y'all started to finally come in, huh? I was about to get worried there for a second. But definitely what we're going to do tonight is, like I said, hopefully I try not to make this too long. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with the first question. And I hope that, like I said, y'all can give y'all input on this. Um, the first question that we're gonna have for tonight is what to expect for the season finale against the Buccaneers. Um, hey, like I said, it's we have to look at it like this. Hey, we gotta look at it like this. This is the final game. This is the final audition. Like I said, a lot of the players that's gonna be on this team is not gonna be here next year. Um, You just want to make sure you put that final piece of tape to where you can get paid because when this off season come at, and like I said, especially with this salary cap going down, it's definitely gonna be a barn burner. Ty Walker, what's going on? J Rock in the building. Like I said, that's the Twitch guy. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow him on Twitch. You know, he got some things going over there too. I see Ty Walker over here with the Chiefs Kingdom. Like I said, y'all deserve. Y'all got the good win on Sunday. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to bash on y'all about. Um, well, like I said, we have the final matchup. I don't expect to see none of the starters. I don't expect none of the starters to sit out. I know a lot of people are kind of clamoring for them to sit all the starters off, but I don't really think so. I could imagine if it wasn't a division game. If it was just a regular game, I would expect them to do that. But definitely no. I feel like it's probably gonna be a little bit closer. Well, we was up the last time, but like I said, we blew the lead after the third quarter. So hopefully that they got the pride to finish this game. Like I said, either win or loss. Like I said, the draft position look like it's already set. Okay, let's see who else we got here. We got Mondi. What's going on? Hey, Mad Mike TV all up in the building. But I'm gonna go with Mondi's question right here. Said, do you think Julio's gonna play Sunday? I think he's gonna try to. We haven't got no official word as far as the inactives and who's on the injury list. But knowing his prideful ass, he probably is gonna try to play the best he can. But I probably would sit him out this game too, because I would rather him be healthy for next season. Um, let's see, ATM 3405. He said we got to beat Brady. He was trolling us on IG after they won 2 weeks ago. Hey, let him troll all he wants. Like I said, he's worried about the wrong thing. And like I said, usually people like that, like I said, they put their energy into the wrong situation here. Peter Bedford. Let's see. What do you think? Urban Meyer may come out of retirement. I think he'll come out of retirement. I don't think he's gonna go in the NFL though. Because he's one of those coaches that commands like all he's basically kind of like a dictator as a Nick Saban type of guy from what I've seen. So I don't think he pretty much would work as far as the NFL. Like I said, I don't know. Like you said, I have to look more into what his NFL experience was. I know he was kind of like a coordinator or somewhat, but I can't really see him in the NFL no time. So I have to see him going back to college. Speed Falcon for life. What is going on? Let's say got Reggie C2K in the building. Miss Maggie T. We got Terrell Pridgeon Sr. All right. Speed Falcon says we should be 12-3 or 11-4 if we had a competent coaching staff. Yeah, I definitely agree. Because at the end of the day, it don't even matter if you got great players or not. Your coaching will dictate how good your team is, no matter what type of players you have. I feel like there were key situations in all these games where I feel like the coaching staff could have called better plays, but it kind of goes hand in hand as well, because I think the one thing about Matt Ryan that I kind of give him some flack for, and I think a lot of y'all probably don't hear me say this too often, is I kind of feel like he doesn't take the initiative as far as telling them what he wants to do. And it kind of becomes that tug of war as far as, okay, should I do this and do not? And then it looks confusing out there. And like I said, you can kind of tell looking on the field that it's not on the same page. Sean Jones, he basically coming here. He's saying, I'm ready to get this week over with. I love my Atlanta Falcons. At the end of the day, the same system, personnel, the same result. 4-12, come on, draft, let's get it. This is going to be an interesting year as far as how this draft is going to be, because, like I said, we have like I said, we are in the search of a GM and a head coach, but we definitely need those positions to be filled with guys that are willing to change this culture to be more of a physical type of culture. I know a lot of y'all in this chat will agree with me that it is really a finesse culture. There's no physicality, and you can kind of see it in the way they play, especially when it comes to key situations. So I would definitely agree. I appreciate it. Jason Renfro, I try to speak it as best as I can. CJ Goat TV says, I'm leaning towards Arthur Smith. What you thinking? I can definitely see Arthur Smith only because he kind of brings kind of like that running game. But the thing about it is the type of running game that he has in Tennessee is, if they get an Arthur Smith, they definitely are going to draft Najee Harris out of Alabama. May not be in the first round, but it's going to be early. But like I said, the way that they run their offense down there and the way that they play their defense, like I said, their defense, what I kind of found out is that their defense is dead last in sacks. But the thing is, they don't really run a lot of rush packages. It's pretty much just man-to-man zones and stuff like that. They don't really bring too much pressure. But I feel like with the defense that we do have, especially with the athletes we have, and if they bring in a different defensive coordinator, like I said, it could change that system. But he would definitely bring a culture of toughness that I think this team definitely need. Okay. What's up, Harrison the Bunny? What is going on, my brother? How you doing today? Make you fumble? Basically saying if we get the third pick, we need to trade down. I definitely 100% agree with that statement, because that third pick is if you look at history itself, that third and that fourth pick are tricky picks to have. Yes, we did draft Matt Ryan with the third pick in 2008, but if you look at this draft class, like I said, as far as it's just going to depend on how this GM come in. Like I said, if the GM has a toughness, if he brings that culture of toughness, that third pick is going to be that. Like I said, that third pick is going to be tricky. So he'll definitely trade down on that. And acquire more picks because you need more picks, and you could use those picks to trade back in the first round and find somebody that you want. Like I say, it could be that Najee Harris pick you can get late in the first round if you have the necessary assets to get there. Let's see what's going on here. Said Antonio Arenello says Falcons need to go all in on Marvin Lewis. I'm kind of mixed on that. I know his reputation on defense is definitely something that could be useful here in Atlanta. But as far as a head coach, I'm still 50-50 on the head coach part. But if you were able to bring him in as a defensive coordinator, like I said, that would be cool. Like I said, don't let him run that head coaching spot. Like I said, defensive coordinator is definitely what he'll be. Yeah, okay. Harrison the Bunny told Maggie T. Dirk Cutter has failed the team. Yes. We have to remember this is the same offense that they ran in Tampa Bay when Jameis Winston got there. And this is the same offense that Tampa Bay damn near led the league in turnovers for almost 3 to 4 years in a row. And at this juncture in the career, especially for a guy like Matt Ryan, who's kind of been pushing that 40s, you don't need a downfield offense for that. You kind of need that West Coast dink and dunk, zone run type of offense, something to where he can get the ball out his hands and let the running game kind of take it over. And I think that would definitely be one that would help change this culture as well. All right, Joseph Thornton in the building. What's going on? Okay, let's see what else we got on here. Okay, CJ Goat TV says Wade Phillips, creative and desperately need creativity on defense. Now, that would be an interesting one right there because let's just say if the Falcons do get a Wade Phillips type of coach or Wade Phillips in general, they might end up getting Micah Parsons out of Penn State if they get a guy like Wade Phillips. Because that 3-4 defense, the only logical way you would be able to draft Michael Parsons if you have to switch that defense to a 3-4. And you already got enough athletes at that linebacking core that could really definitely help that. All right, see what else we got. Speed Falcon for Life said, we don't need any more old coaches. We need younger people, not people from the 80s. Yes and no. Like I said, it just depends on what ideas they bring. Like I said, and especially like with a team that's like that has like seasoned veterans like we do, especially on the offensive side, a young head coach is kind of like a risky proposition because they might not take this guy serious. Now, if you had some young gunners on the offense as far as when it comes to court playmakers, like I said, a young coach would definitely be part of that situation. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Mondi came in with it, said, what I think about the free safety position. The free safety position is old as dirt. I'm just going to keep it 100. Rico's not going to be with this team after this season. I love him. I like it. I like the story. I rooted for him and stuff. It's like that. But it's been a lot of games that he's been in this year where he was always either too late or took the wrong angles. And like I said, he got the mindset. He got the mindset to teach the young guys, but he doesn't have the range. And we definitely need range on that back end of that defense because that would definitely help the front seven and all. Oh, shit. Kareem Jones, what about Jason Garrett as head coach? Do y'all want the clapathon on the sideline? He's kind of on the Dan Quinn side of the game. He's too nice, and this team doesn't need too nice. We done got rid of that already. Only thing Jason Garrett's good for is clapping, and like I said, bringing cupcakes to the pizza party. definitely would not be down with that. You might well bring Adam Gates down here if you're gonna do that, to be honest with you. Let's see, Sid Falcon. What? Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna get to this one first. Mark Wise said, "How many more coordinators and first round picks are we going to go through before it's time to move on to a new era?" It just depends on the GM. Like I said, coaches, players, it's all going to depend on the GM and his mindset. His mindset is going to dictate what this team's era is going to be coming up next. Like you said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just sitting here laughing. Harrison Bunny talk about Jason Garrett would be hilarious. It would be hilarious for everybody else. It damn sure wouldn't be hilarious for us. I'll cry. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, we got Floyd Donnelly here in the building. What's going on? He said Eric Bieniemy. That might be kind of, but what I found out about Eric Bieniemy is definitely he's a situational play caller in Kansas City. Now, when we look at, like, when I first looked at it, I was looking more so of like the hell no prospect, because I know Andy Reid mostly calls the plays in Kansas City. But what I kind of found out about him is they let him call situational plays, which is he doesn't call them all the time, but he calls certain ones. But the thing is, we don't know which ones he calls and which ones Andy Reid calls. So that's kind of a risky proposition. Like I said, if you want to take the chance, you could take a chance with that guy, especially being under Andy Reid, because Andy Reid has a good coaching tree as well. But that'd be more so of a high view looking for the future. That's somebody that you could look for if you're trying to win later on. But if you're trying to look for a win now mode, Bieniemy might not be your best option. But like I said, hindsight is 2020. We don't know. So we gonna leave it with that. YMOF Jamal, what's going on, homie? I like this name, Reform Hamburglar. Do you think there'll ever be a boy born who could swim as fast as a shark? Hell no. No. I don't think a shark has anything to do with this conversation. But nah, hell nah. Ain't nobody swim faster than no shark. Especially if a shark smell blood in the water. Nah, it ain't happening. But we appreciate the comment though, homie. Like I said, yeah, keep them coming. Like I said, if you got some ridiculous questions too, I'll answer them as well. Let's see what else we got. Speed Falcon for Life says fire Rich McKay too. That's gonna be a tough one for them to really do that, because I think he's actually part of the competition committee. So he got way too much pull. They not gonna fire him. Other Blankets not gonna fire him. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. He got too much pull in the NFL. So I wish they could, but like I said, I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, Sean Jones says, if Pete Carroll can still coach at a high level at age 70, we could bring Darren Reeves back. Wiser coaches win more, and Darren Reeves know how to get to the Super Bowl. Look at his history 5 times. Yeah. The thing I like about Darren Reeves is, and if you make sure y'all check out Atlanta Falcon Nation's interviews with Chris Draft and Keenan Forney, they would definitely tell you, and Jamal Anderson, they would definitely tell you Darren Reeves holds players accountable for their play on the field. And that right there is definitely the type of coach that this team needs. They need somebody that's going to hold them accountable. You ain't got to call them out in the media or nothing like that, but you could pull them to the side like, hey, you could do this better. Hey, I demand you to work on this, and vice versa. And like I said, he'll tell that to everybody on the team, no matter how long you played in this league. Because and you see the quarterbacks that he had worked with. Like I said, he definitely brings the best out of people. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, J Rock. Yeah, this Falcon, this Hawks and Pistons game is about to go down. Yeah, if y'all know, J Rock is a Pistons fan, so we gonna be talking junk all night. So we're gonna see how that game goes. Like I said, it's 2 games. Like I said, we still got a long way to go. Like I said, still a young team, but like I said, just gonna enjoy the ride while we can. Like I said, but they definitely look good. CJ Goat TV came with another one. What about Richard LeCount out of Georgia? Be honest with you, he's the only free safety that I really have seen as far out of this whole entire draft. Like I said, I could definitely see a Richard LeCount. It might not be in the first couple rounds. From what I'm hearing, he might be a potential 3rd rounder, late 2nd rounder. So I could definitely see the Falcons going in that direction as far as free safety. But we definitely have to do a little bit more of the scouting side to see what's out there. David M hit it right on the head. You got to hire the GM first. Like I said, we can talk about drafting the quarterback, trading down, whatever. It's all going to depend on how the GM, what his mindset is going to be. Because remember, when they hired Thomas Dimitrov was hired on the reputation of being part of the New England Patriots franchise. And we found out real quickly that Bill Belichick had a lot to do with that as far as players and stuff. Like he took, like I said, Dimitrov took chances on Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, like I said. But a lot of his picks, he didn't really hit too well on them. He hit a few of them, but a lot of them, he didn't really hit too well, especially that 2012 draft class. That's the worst draft class I ever seen in my life. And I would go and say that was the worst draft class any team has ever had in history of the NFL, from what I've seen. All right. Virgo Life said they don't need a big name, flashy pick, just someone who knows how to run a balanced offense. 100%. 100%. Ain't nothing more I can say about that. Let's see who else all up in here. I'm gonna give some more of the shout outs. We got Dreddy, he's up in here. We got Real Atlanta Talk. He's sitting over here promoting this stuff. Floyd Denley, what's good? Said, what about Lewis Riddick for GM? With the Atlanta connection, I can definitely that one's kind of tricky because we could talk about what he did in Philadelphia and say that he kind of helped put together that dream team that everybody was so happy and so adamant about, thinking that was going to be the Super Bowl team of all Super Bowl teams, and that team didn't gel well together. And that was the last job he had. Now, like I say, anything can happen. Like I say, his mindset could change. But like I say, it's still 50-50 on that. I haven't really seen a full, clear-cut candidate who I see. Clyde Cat, what's going on, homie? I give you a shout out right here, man. What's going on, Clyde Cat? Floyd Denley says Tat draft was a joke. It was a joke. He just got drafted based on potential and had nothing else to really show for it. And that was also the problem that we had with we were drafting outside linebackers trying to turn them into defensive ends. Now, you got to get you some real ends, some real bookends. Not no 240-pound outside linebackers and thinking you finna get some DNs out of that. No, that's not how to end it. If you ain't running a 3-4 off, if you're not running a 3-4 defense, you can't do that. A 4-3, those type of linebackers, those type of pass rushers, you do not draft. All right, let's see what's going on. Santana, what's going on, homie? Hey, appreciate talking to you last night on the after show, man. Floyd then said we could have had TJ Watt. Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole lot of players we could have had in that draft. I had a list up later, but yeah, because that's why I thought they was actually gonna go. I mean, they was actually talking. I'm trying to think, was that the one where they was so talking about T.J. Watt and Taven Bryan or something like that? But T.J. Watt was definitely someone that we thought that they was gonna go after. But well, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And like I said, you got other players saying the same thing. Why didn't we get T.J. Watt? Like I said, Dan Quinn kind of fell in love with this guy because you gotta remember, Tad McKinley has some emotional issues and stuff like that. So he kind of saw him as kind of like a project player that he can kind of coddle and hopefully get the best out of him. But the problem with Tat was Tat like to run. Let's see, Tat set the bar on himself to fail because you can't go in the NFL draft talking about all I'm doing here to do is get sacks and you don't produce. Then that's where people's gonna call you out. People's gonna be like, you look like a bust. And his problem was he talked so much trash on social media that he like what man might call him Tweety Bird. That's all he did was tweet and talk trash. But he didn't produce, and that's what got him cut. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. So basically, everybody's kind of on the same page. Like I said, we need some real defensive ends, not no outside linebackers that play defensive ends. You got Rhino TG says trade back. Like I said, we agree. Like I said, we haven't started the draft process as far as what the prospects look like. We've seen a couple of them already. I have to check out Kwity Paye, but I know everybody talking about the dude from Miami. Like I said, he's kind of a project type of pass rusher too. But I heard he's been working with Chuck Smith, so we'll definitely see how that runs off and see how better that he got. Let's see what's that. Dreddy says, "Why do you wish they fired Rich McKay?" Are you saying did I wish they fired Rich McKay? I was say I'll try to get that question to go a little answer that question a little bit better. So if you're saying that, do I wish they fired Rich McKay? I actually do because he's actually part of one of the reasons why this culture is soft too. Because he could put the bug in the ear and Arthur Blank, and he's over all the GM and stuff like that. So he can. So like I say, it's just a culture of yes men and corporate suit guys. You need some roughnecks back there. You need some. Okay, Dan Connor says, "What do you think we would do for the running back position?" Actually, we know Todd Gurley is gone. He is definitely gone. He's not, like I said, he's not going to be here in Atlanta next season. Like I said, you got Ito Smith back there. I don't think Brian Hill's going to be back here neither. So if they do draft a running back, I think they'll probably draft another running back. I would prefer them to draft kind of a bigger running back. As like I said, it might like I say, it could be somebody a little bit like what's the kid from Green Bay, like a AJ Dillon, but because you need a goal, you kind of need that hammer. Like Ito Smith can be the lightning, but you need that hammer that you're going to play consistently. Because Quadre Olison can be that hammer, but they don't use him, and that's a damn shame because that was one of the top running backs in that draft that I did like as well. Speed for Life says if they bring back Dirk Cutter next year, what will you do? I said it last night. I'm going to Flowery Branch myself, and I'm finna burn that bitch to the ground. I really care, but I'm just gonna say they bring back Dirk Cousins. Expect a whole lot of rants on Atlanta Falcon Nation. I'm telling you that now. You might, like I said, one of these videos, you might see me. You might see me here. You just might see this camera facing somewhere else because I might throw this damn thing somewhere. Let's see what else we got. David M says, there's no way I would trade back in this draft. It's over, fellas. Okay, so this right here, this is actually another thing that I'm gonna talk on a later subject as far as what is the risk as far as bringing in a quarterback. Like I said, the Falcons are definitely going to look for a quarterback within either in this draft or next draft. But the only problem is there's too many holes to fill on this team to draft a quarterback that early. I mean, like I said, unless you have a surefire plan that you're going to have a coach that can utilize that quarterback, whatever quarterback they draft skill set, if they don't have that, if they don't have the right play caller for that, like I said, it might be a low possibility. Well, it might be a high possibility. We don't know. Like I said, it depends on the GM and it depends on the offensive. Ski mask can't stop. J Rod, your ass is crazy. I ain't got the ski mask on today. I might wear it on the heavy hitter show tomorrow night though. David M, like I said, appreciate the love, homie. Like I said, I'm new to this myself, so hey, I'm learning with y'all. So we all one family. One Carter says, "Do you think Blank will clean house with this coaching staff?" Yep, he will. He definitely will. I can't see any other way. Like I said, the coaching has been bad. There's been no accountability. Like I said, this goes back even further back than the Super Bowl season. Because if y'all get a chance to, y'all go check out Sean Witherspoon's interview at Missouri, where he basically said that the whole coaching staff took no accountability for what happened in the Super Bowl. They basically blamed all the players. So, hey, it's about that time to get that new coaching staff. Hey, man, we kind of went a little bit longer on the Falcon topic than I wanted to talk about. But like I said, I appreciate everybody chiming in and leaving comments here. Like I said, I love talking with y'all. Let's see what else we got. Billy Ellsworth, how do you think of drafting Zamir White out of Georgia? Let's see. How do I feel about that? I don't think they would. Like I said, if James Cook was probably coming out this year, I see the Falcons probably going after him because of the pedigree with Dalvin Cook, if they had the chance. But Zamir White, he got a burst on him. Because I know he had been hurt. He got injury history, so teams might kind of lean away from him as far as that injury history. Because like I said, I'm a Georgia Tech fan. So I'm not really a Georgia fan like that, but I watch Georgia as well because out of everybody I know, I'm the only Georgia Tech fan in existence. So I get no choice but to watch it. But Zamir White got a burst on him, but I think his injury history is going to kind of lead teams away from him. Terror Artist 404. What's going on, man? Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check out Terror 404. You know, he got the Madden content coming out too. And y'all better make sure y'all lead them game handles because he's going to play y'all because he damn sure ain't finna play me. David, if I always give myself credit, man. Like I said, hey, I'm humble like that, but hey, I gotta be real. I can get better. That's the only way I can get better. Let's see. Real Atlanta Talk. GM said Matt Ryan lost the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like I said, it was some throws that he could have made in that Super Bowl, but that was a whole. Like I said, even losing leads like that, that's not just a quarterback issue. That is a whole team culture issue right there. And that was the catalyst that led to where we are now as far as not finishing games. Santana, what you got? He said, so how do you feel about Justin Fields as a prospect? Is he overrated or can he actually be worth that top 5 pick? Hey, I actually seen what you said on Twitter about this, something about a 75% chance. Like I said, it's just gonna depend on the coaching. Because right now, Justin Fields, his knock on him is he can't read defenses. And with Arthur Blank, see, the thing about a lot of people don't think about with Arthur Blank is he wants to win now. So would he take a chance on a quarterback in the first round? He could take one, but you have to remember, like I said, it's going to be hard to get rid of Matt Ryan's contract. Like I said, his contract, the dead money that he would be owed if he gets cut or traded this offseason is going to hurt the Falcons for the next couple years. And like I said, and I know y'all like Foyer Luakon, but if you cut Matt Ryan right before that June 1st deadline, you can kiss Foyer Luakon goodbye. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. You might have to kiss Deion Jones goodbye as well. So let's see. He said, I respect that you're a Georgia Tech fan. There's no excuse why they should not be recruiting better than they do. Actually, they've been recruiting a lot better now with Jeff Collins. See, the problem with Georgia Tech was the reason why they couldn't recruit was that triple option offense. Don't nobody want to play under that 1915 offense. The offense when folks were playing with leather helmets and suits. Nobody wanted to play under that. You was not going to the NFL playing under that triple option offense. I don't give a damn who you was. Hey, like I said, Presley Harvin III was the top recruit. Let me see, 2020 in 2017, and he's the punter. He was the top recruit for Georgia Tech. No, nobody. But like I said, now that they done switched more to this pro style, kind of read option, RPO type offense. Now you're getting more better players coming in because now we're getting a lot more 4 stars and 3 stars instead of back then when we was getting 1 and 2 stars. That's why Georgia was whooping our ass all the time. Let's see. Said Justin Fields is being disrespected and can't read defenses, a radical connotation. I'm only saying that because I've seen the last couple games he played under with Ohio State. You got to think it's kind of like a spread. It's a spread open offense. Like I said, he didn't thrive well under it. I mean, like I said, you look at Jalen Hurts coming from Oklahoma, going from Alabama to Oklahoma to Philadelphia. I don't really see Justin Fields under center too often. And that's going to be a big key in his development too, is how well does he play under center? Because, like I said, in order to win in the NFL as a quarterback, you have to learn how to take snaps under center. Hold on. Billy Ellis, UGA owns Georgia Tech. Get the fuck out of here. But for real, yeah, like I said, under Paul Johnson, once y'all got Kirby Smart, y'all have been beating the brakes out of our asses. I ain't even gonna lie on that. But like I said, it'll be a couple more years before we get up and start spanking that Georgia ass. Believe that. Okay, but none of you coming here says need defensive studs, running backs, but it's time to draft a quarterback. Can groom him in a couple years. All right. So this is going to lead to, well, I was going to say this for later. I was going to say this for another show, but I'm going to say it right now. See, the problem is you can draft a quarterback, but I say it all the time is, how much patience are y'all gonna have? How long are you expecting him to be groomed before y'all want him to take that position? Because I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna want to wait 2 years, 3 years to wait for this guy to play. And then, because if you draft a quarterback in the first round, that's an automatic 5-year deal. So if he's sitting on the bench for 2 or 3 of those years, then you only got like maybe a year or 2 before you have to extend him. And the going rate for quarterbacks now is so damn high, you can break your whole entire franchise with it. Because the way that these contracts, especially these rookie quarterback contracts in the first round go, your team has to win within that rookie contract. Because once them quarterbacks get paid, your team is about to be decimated. It never fails. Like I said, Kansas City has been a different exception because Patrick Mahomes has a 10-year deal, which is masquerading as really a 5-year deal. Let's see what else we got. Oh, but Wallace Smith in the building. What's going on? Let's see. Let's see. Mario Housey says, who do you like Friday, Clemson or Ohio? I think Clemson gonna smash their ass. I ain't gonna tell you no lie on that. Cause for what I saw, if he's talking about Ohio State, for what I last saw Ohio State going against Northwestern, they blitzed the shit out of Justin Fields. They blitzed him early. They still whooped the shit out of him, but Justin Fields struggled because they blitzed him and they didn't give him time to process nothing, and they turned him into a one read and run quarterback. And another thing that Justin Fields, he doesn't really know how to throw the ball away. Sometimes he tries to extend it too much to where he'll take them 10 to 15 yard sacks at times. But like I say, it can all be developed better under the right coaching. All right. Santana says that 3-4 pick is very dangerous, usually surefire picks off the board, but you're too high just to get a decent play. Hopefully Fowler make the right choice. That's the only thing we can hope for, man. Let's keep it real. That's the only thing we can hope for. Just hope that they do it the right way. Because we cannot, like I said, a top 5 pick, especially for this franchise and especially for this fan base, you can't miss on this. You cannot miss on this pick. That's why I say I would rather trade back, because that's less money that you have to pay for the pick. That's less the expectation, and he has a better chance of grooming himself to be a pretty damn good player, whoever the hell you pick. David M. says the Steelers are the standard franchise. They never panic. That's because they have continuity. Yeah, I think they only had damn 3 head coaches in fucking 45 years. It might have been longer than that. I'm trying to think. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Thomas. Yeah, 3 coaches damn near in the last 50 years. So they got continuity and they have the culture. They have the culture of toughness, because the Pittsburgh Steelers organization is basically built on defense. It's not really predicated on offense like that, but it's built on establishing the defense. And like I said, usually teams that establish defenses are usually the teams that win the most in this league consistently. Like I said, offense will bring tickets and sell tickets, but defense wins championships. And you have to remember this Falcon defense they really never had a good defense to begin with. It's been a very long time since we had a good defense. That 2017 season when we was 10th in the league, that was kind of an anomaly. Like I said, that the problem with them was, and Mike said this yesterday, and I totally agree with him. Mike and Lowe said this, and Coach said it yesterday. Like I said, your defense, you can have a top 5 defense, but if your defense can't make critical plays in critical situations, like I said, that's bad. That's just you stabbing yourself with a knife and blaming the wall that you got stabbed. It ain't gonna work. All right, let's see what else we got. Floyd Donnelly's question was, what in the heck happened to Marlon Davidson? Hurt too much. He's not on the field. It's like, I think his problem is, like I said, he was hurt early in the season. Then you had to deal with the COVID situation. So he ain't really had time to really get playing time and kind of develop on the field. We'll talk about Marlon Davidson next year. But right now, like I said, right now it's kind of the questions out on him, but it's out on a good way as far as we know that he can improve. Okay, I'm going to get into one more comment, and then we're going to get into what I call, okay, this is going to be the last comment I get into. David M. says, I agree that you cannot miss on this, which is why drafting a potential franchise quarterback is the way to go. I'd rather miss on a quarterback than any other position. Oh, man, I kind of have to disagree with you on that, and I respectfully disagree with you on that because drafting if you miss on a quarterback, I mean, if you look at a lot of the teams that have missed on quarterbacks, because you have almost an 80% chance of missing on a quarterback that you do finding the right one, and it takes teams a good little while to recover from that. So if you're going to get a quarterback, like I said, you have to make sure you have the right system in place, the right culture in place, and you have to have the right pieces on the team to help him succeed, which means your defense has to be on point. Your running game has to be on point so you don't have to put the pressure on him. Why do you think Joe Burrow got hurt? Boy was damn near throwing 60 times a game. You don't want your quarterback. I don't give a damn how long he done played in this league. Your quarterback does not need to be throwing the ball 50, 60 times a game. Because he's going to get hurt. So like I said, that's why I say I'm more of a fan of building this defense up first, getting this defense tough. Because, like I said, you get a tough defense, like I said, I don't care what quarterback you have, that defense is going to put that offense in positions to where they can make plays regardless on who's throwing the ball back there. Now, if you just get hot garbage back there, Mark Sanchez type or Josh Rosen type, see, that's the risk that you're running if you're drafting quarterbacks that high. Because you can get, like I said, you can get a Trevor Lawrence or a Trey Lance, Justin Fields or Zach Wilson in the first round. But the problem is if the team is not like I said, if the team is not complete around him to where he can maturate into being an elite quarterback, you're going to have another David Carr situation. Because remember, when the Texans drafted David Carr in 2002, he was the first franchise quarterback in that franchise's history. And he got sacked 80 times that year and got shell-shocked and was never the same quarterback after that. So you running the risk. Let's see. Real Talk said it's taken us 13 years to recover. So my question, and then I will also say to the question, like I said, it's been a long time, but like I said, I know for me, I'm not, like I said, like my thing about Matt Ryan is I know, like I said, my thing is he could have been better than what he is now. I agree with that. And certain throws that he could make that could have been better. It could have been reads that he could have made throughout his career. I agree with that. But I'm not finna shit on this guy because we ain't won nothing. Remember, this franchise ain't got no Lombardis. So you can't really bash one quarterback without bashing all the quarterbacks we had. There's no Lombardis to really compare. But Joseph Mestis, like I said, appreciate you joining. Like I said, I pretty much said this earlier. Like I said, I don't know Kawhi Payne is that much. I know he's kind of like the typical defensive end that we would definitely need in this defense, but I have to check him out more. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kind of get to this segment of it. I call this the final call. Well, this will be my question to y'all, and we're going to use like these last 10 minutes. I want to hear kind of like your answers to it. This could be any random question that I got. And today's question is, what is your favorite sports movie of all time? You may have two of them. Like, let me get some sports movie names up here and what y'all like. Because I can give you my top 3 sports movies that I like. The Waterboy, Major League, hey, He Got Game. Let's see what else. The Replacements. And like I said, like I said, those right there are like some of my. I want to hear what a lot of people's like favorite sports movies. Like I said, Harry Graham. We got Any Given Sunday. Okay, yeah, that was definitely a good one right there. I think Jamie Foxx did a damn good job with that. I know somebody got some good ones ready for me. I mean, don't be scared. Like I said, let's see. Oh, damn, I think he'd have hit the one right there. Hey, I love that movie. That movie had a deep message. Like I said, that was a deep message movie, and that was a damn good performance. Then Denzel Washington did his damn thing in that movie. Let's see, Santana. We got Creed and Remember the Titans. Oh yeah, Creed was good. Hey, I was a big let me see. I did say the Waterboy. Yeah. I'm trying to think what that other movie that I like too. I can't think of it right now because it's pretty much only mainly a few ones that I actually watch. Let's see what we got. We got Creed. We got Kenneth Lyne said Facing the Giant. CJ Goat TV got the program. Remember the Titans. Hey, as I say, everybody like Remember the Titans. Okay, Charles Coleman got 8 Men Out. Raging Bull, White Man Can't Jump. That's a definite classic right there. Hey, The Fan was a damn good one for me. That one was crazy. That was a horror one, but it was a sports movie. I like that one. got my boy Jay Happy Gilmore. I don't know what it is about Adam Sandler and these damn movies, but that shit be like Happy Gilmore. We got Jerry Maguire. Hey, don't forget The Longest Yard was in there. Earl James Roberts got Coach Carter. You said Ben 1-2. I ain't been no coach, but that was a good one too. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get a couple more in here. Let's see anybody got something different. Draft Day. I ain't seen that one. I'm surprised that. I heard that was good though, but I'll go and definitely check that out. Radio. I just watched that the other day. That. All right, man. Y'all. Like I said, I see the number one movie right now. Remember, The Blind Side. Oh, there's a lot of football movies. I tell you, they make a whole lot of football. They don't. If there ain't no other sport they do, it's football. Oh my God, this dude said Caddyshack. This dude said Caddyshack. That was one of the most underrated movies right there. And I'm trying to think, was it the first one or the second one when the dude had the badass slice where he literally had to hit the ball backwards for it to go forward? I'm trying to remember if that was the first one or the second. Let's see, Draft Day. Gladiator, yeah. Gladiator was damn good one. Above the Rim, yeah. The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds. Oh, he went throwback on this one with Burt Reynolds. Oh, man. I remember I seen that one for the first time. That thing was gritty. I thought the one with Adam Sandler was just funny. That one was kind of on the dark side of the game. Yeah, I see a lot of Above the Rims. Like I said, definitely. I like it. Replacements, Friday Night Light. Oh, Rudy was a good one. I wonder if anybody knows the movie Unnecessary Roughness. If y'all ain't seen that one, y'all need to go check that out. It's called Unnecessary Roughness. Let's just say it's a football team full of old farts in college. The 44. Oh, 42 was a good one. Rest RIP to Chadwick Boseman, but 42 was definitely a good one. Wildcats. Oh man. Oh man, let's get a couple more. Let's get a couple more in. The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. I don't think I ever seen that one. This was Sinbad. Yeah, Sinbad was in that movie. He was in that movie. That movie was terrible, but it was funny as hell though. Like I would literally say The Replacements is really one of my all-time favorite sports movies of all time. That's one of my all-time favorites. But Cannonball Run, that's a good one. Oh. Well, Antoine Wartime TV says The Boy Scout. But man, y'all come with a good one. But unfortunately, this is gonna be the end of the show tonight. Like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, showing boys some love. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Just Kstylz channel. Also, make sure you subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation. And be on the lookout for the heavy hitters tomorrow at 8 p.m. You know that's Mr. Mad Mike Sports, Mr. Utah Sports, and yours truly. And also, Wednesdays is going to be the ATLian Sports Zone. God damn, hold on. Alonzo Legacy, I had to get this one more time before I finish the promo. The Mighty Ducks. Yes, sir. But let me get back to what I was saying, though. Like I said, make sure y'all check out ATLian Sports Zone. You know, that's your boy. That's the coach. That's Big Low Country Sports and Terror Artist 404, Wednesday, 8 p.m. And make sure you check out Lush Exchange right after that at 9 p.m. You know, that's Miss Maggie T with your thirsty asses and Miss Nikki V. So I know y'all definitely gonna make sure y'all tune into that because they got some wild shit that go on. You don't know what you're gonna get. And also make sure you be on the lookout for the Friday night film study. That's basic film study. We can look at some plays, might cut up, talk shit, whatever. But that's always a fun night. And also Red Clay Sports on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. All right, people. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. And we out. Deuces.